Hello, how you guys doing? My name is Joseph Brinker. What's going on? So, I wanted to create a channel dedicated to people who are married or in a relationship who have PTSD, one or the other, um, or any sort of mental health issues that you guys are struggling with. I want to talk to you pretty much about, trials and tribulations of my relationship, my marriage to my wife, raising our children, being a father, trying to maintain a job. I'm a vet, so I just wanted there to be some sort of outlet, some sort of place where people can feel that they're not alone. They understand that there's lots of us out here, and yeah. So today I'm going to talk about how to be okay with it. Just to accept the fact that, you do have these issues, but they don't define who you are. And I'm struggling with that because a lot of times we are our pain. We are our, our worst fears, what we say we are. Our self-confidence is lacking, and whatever trauma we went through, that's how we define ourselves. And we got to change the way we think. We have to. You have to change the way you think, because if you always think you're that victim or that person, you're never going to be able to live a fulfilling life. And that's I'm one to say I've learned over and over again how I can't let what happened determine what's going to happen. So, what I mean by that is don't allow your past to dictate your future. And we're never going to forgive or forget, but we will come to accept. And that's the hardest part, being able to accept that this happened, and also remember and realize that this does not define you. This is not who you are. So that's the big thing. Letting people understand that you do have PTSD. And sometimes you're stuck, shaking. You don't know where you are. People think you're right there, but you're completely somewhere else. You can react and have processing going on, but what's happening in your head, your mind, has nothing to do with what's going on. And we need to be open with our partners and let them know this. Also, make them aware of signs and let them know your triggers. This is a hard step because you don't want them to trigger you and you do something stupid that you will never ever get back. Because I did. I placed my hands on my wife, not in love, but out of pain I was going through in my mind at the time. Childhood. See, this is really hard to open up to anyone and everyone that could possibly look at this, but I've been beaten, molested, abandoned multiple times throughout my life, and sometimes you get stuck in that and you think you're fighting for your life when really your wife just wants you to get up and do the dishes. So you got to be honest with each other. You have to let the other know, and don't be ashamed. Don't run away from your insecurities and your pain. because it only makes it worse. I'm on the verge of maybe losing the woman I love because of the things I did and me running away from my problems. So if I could tell you anything, be open, be honest, and don't be afraid to ask for help. I've never asked for help for anything. I suppressed my feelings and my emotions and things that have happened for so long that when I finally needed help, I didn't know I needed help. And hopefully, I say that so many times that it's not too late, that I didn't destroy my marriage and break up my family because she's afraid of me. She's worried that I will place my hands on her, and I don't blame her. I mean, I know now that I can never allow myself to go back to where I was, in that mindset, in that state of mind and place, but how do I prove it to her? I'm trying every day to open up, be honest with my feelings, and let her know that I do appreciate everything she does for me. Make it a point to let her know that I love her. But I really don't know if it's too late. So hopefully you guys will subscribe and listen and have some questions or comments or feedback. And I'll answer all questions. Just get at me. And let's figure out how to work together. Tell me something that's worked for you. Because I don't know. I don't know everything. And I sure as hell know that every man who knows a thing knows he knows not a goddamn thing at all. Don't mean to use the Lord's name in vain. Yeah. About religion, that's your choice. I believe in love. And that's what we all should. Yeah. Well, you guys have a great time. Hopefully this video at least opens up and lets you know that you are not alone. So comment, subscribe, do whatever you got to do. Also, we won't keep it too dark all the time. I'll actually hopefully try to get my wife to talk to you guys about how she's felt, the things that she's had to deal with because of these issues, the way she's felt, the way she's been treated. So, not only husbands, but wives as well. We all suffer. When one suffers, we all suffer. So your family's only as strong as the weakest link. So, yeah, let's try to get this aware. Let people know it's there. It's not going away. But how do we cope and deal with it? And how do we make sure that we don't let that define us, So, subscribe, like, do all that shit. I don't know. I'm not a big YouTuber. Not yet anyways. So, yeah. Also, we can talk about some tattoos. Any of you guys got tattoos? Fun stuff too. Vets. I am a vet, so make sure that suicide awareness hotline is there anywhere you need it. Make sure you reach out to your fellow vet, because this suicide fucking statistic is out the fucking... No. We gotta change that. Also, I'm not a big condoner of drug use, but I don't turn away, frown upon anyone who has substance abuse issues. We can talk as well. I will talk about some of my struggles. I haven't had really any addiction issues, thank God, besides caffeine and nicotine. Thank you, Navy. Fuck you. You got me addicted to nicotine. But no, we all struggle, and drugs and addiction aren't the issue. You can treat the addiction, but you're not gonna affect the underlying cause. Some trauma, some pain, something you're masking and hiding from. So Reach out to your fellow vet, fellow husband, fellow wife, just out there. Let people know that they're not alone. Other people think the same way and feel the same way. So, all right, much love, and talk to you guys later.